a lot of the movement is like this. It's in this direction overall. Like this is like the prime direction of it, right? It's more of like to a slant. He's a male, but his pose looks female. Storm from X-Men pose. Snivy, that is the perfect pose for Storm. Yeah. I think you should go for that. I'm gonna go draw mine now. See ya. If you know what to do, go for it. The movement is going to be downward left. Yeah. What do you mean downward? Downwards right? Over here? Upwards left? Lima Bean, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are having a fantastic Sunday. So like that's the prime direction I can see off the bat. So in terms of like the gesture of the overall movement, I see like from his torso to his hips and pelvis, it's doing like this. Right? Can you guys see that direction right there? And then from his leg here, it's almost doing, overall it's like this, but it's almost doing like it's almost like a motion here. So it's like one here and one here. And it's because I think of the way his weight is being distributed. So I think we can technically, let's see, go in there and then like that. Yeah, so this will probably be a little more straight. So I definitely see a gesture movement here. And then I see another one. It actually almost looks like it meets up with this one right here, and it goes down into this. See that? So I definitely see the gesture in this leg right here. This gesture here. There's one here. One here. He has too much grace for that pose. I was meaning the body leaning. Oh yeah, you're right, it is. So most of the weight of his body is leaning this way. That is correct. So like overall, it looks like the picture as a whole is moving in that way. Right? Ooh, this is a funky little gesture. Look at this. So his arm is doing another dip here. You see that? Look at that. Ain't that wild? Look at that funky little curve. Look at that. I'm curious to see if you guys are gonna like nail that. That's a weird funky little curve right there. Little squiggle squiggle squoo. This definitely has a lot of more foreshortening in it. I can feel it right there. But if we want to break that down, I see two, probably like one here, maybe more here, and then one here. And then like together those two do this kind of thing. See that? So I think we got overall, and his face is going this way. So let's see. The gesture of his torso is going up here. His neck is going up a bit like that. So this is something to definitely take note of. So do you see like the way his chin is like tucked here? So you want to make sure like the back of the neck extends a little bit more than the actual chin of the head and all that stuff, right? That's gonna be a little weird right there. It might be a little touchy of a spot. But overall, I think I can get a good idea. I think I can see it. I can see it. I like that look in his face. He's like, he has like this determined glare. It's like, that's... Ooh, that looks very confusing. Let me see if I can, like, dumb it down a little bit more. So, let's see. I think, overall... The vibes that I'm feeling are, like, the major gestures... Oh my god, I can't talk. I can see. This one? This one. I'm gonna just let it be less confusing. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. And this one. There's a bunch. So yeah, it's a little confusing, but that's about what I can tell right there. So let's see if I can break it down and find these triangles. So I definitely can tell, like, where his torso is here. What the heck? Twitch is crashing for a second? Oh no. Legend of Bean, hello! I am changing. I want B. You'll be fine! Nope, you can't go back. You'll be fine. You can't change. Yeah, so it doesn't. So Snivy, don't fret, don't worry about it. Like, take it in stride. Like, really, take it in stride. Because if you do it and you manage to make it work, it's something you want to make sure. You don't want to stay in a comfort zone. I guess I want to say, you don't want to be too comfortable, because if you're too comfortable with what you're working on, you're not gonna, like, grow. You know. So I think you'll be fine. Just give it your all. Give it a shot. So, okay, so, like, if I look at this gesture right here, if I want to just, we'll just break it down one at a time. So let's focus on this. Let's focus on the torso and the pelvis and the hips, alright? So I see this gesture right here. If we break this down, let's see, I see, like, this side of his back is probably the most prominent side of the triangle. And then it's almost like going like this. There it is. Where that shoulder is. See that? That looks like the most prominent side of that triangle right there. And then it, like, extends up here and cuts through. And then the rest of where his torso is with his chest and everything, you can almost see another triangle right here. So if you go along this curve here, then cut that up. Look at that. We got another triangle. And both of those triangles together made this square-like object, right? You see that? How they stack together like that? Then I see another triangle, probably like right here. Probably like there. Probably more along there, right there. It has an hourglass feel, it does. I want to change the hands. Do it! Do it! Now, if you got this triangle right here, you almost can see another triangle. So if I look right here, there's one. There's 2. And 3. Probably like more right there. See all these freaking triangles? They're just all over. And all together they stack and make this shape right here. Now if you look at how I cut open right here, there's a tiny little triangle boy right there. You see that? Boom. Now that we got that situated, there's actually a triangle up here, but I'm not going to go into the small ones right now. We'll just stick with the big ones. So that's the only small one you're getting right now. So I see another triangle here that connects with this line that we did for the leg. Remember that? Got one here. Got our long boy triangles. Look at that. Then we got another one. Remember, so last week we went over this, how there's a smaller triangle here within the knee. And you just stack that together, almost like 3D modeling, right? And then this triangle intersects with this foot triangle right here. So there's actually two triangles down here if you look carefully. So if you think about the 3D space right here, there's the tip of his foot here, and there's also his heel. And you think about where his heel is probably going to be a little more back, right? When we turn those back on, I'm going to project that his heel is probably somewhere here. So this will be representative of this other triangle, right? Yeah. Where his heel would be. And then we got another triangle here for like tip of his foot, right? And those just work together. You see how they work together like that? This triangle for this knee is going to be interesting. It's going to be like this. So this is where the side of this triangle will be. It's going to tuck into this line right here. And then back out here. That makes sense. And then here, just like this leg right here with this triangle, got us a triangle right here. See that? Same with the foot down here. You see like this is where the heel is, so we're gonna project that the triangle will be right here. Small one. And then we got another one here. The tip of the foot, right? So now if we wanna, let's see. I project a triangle probably right here. That will go into another one. This one is a little weird. There it is, okay. So I see it a little more right there. And right, that's a little hard to see. Right there. There we go. We got this triangle in the hand right here. Well, that's pretty much the basic body shape right there. So if we want to like break that down a little even more simplistic, well, not simplistic, but we want to add to it. So let's see, where else do I see some triangles? So I see another triangle here in his shoulder, between his cheek. One, actually I see one right here too, right where this shoulder is. And then again, like where I told you before, once you like start dividing these out, they create these other little smaller triangles here that represent like the rest of the arm and the rest of the leg. So like you see one, it's run right here, right there. It's right in, almost in plain sight, right? But it's more curved. There's another triangle here, a small one, a very tiny one. There's one here. There's one here. So we're just finding these little bits that represent like the rest of the body. Or the more thicker bits. So I showed you guys this before, but yeah, I'm just like mapping out all these triangles and stuff right here. Triangle here. Triangle here. Technically, you can probably break these out a little more too, but you don't necessarily have to. Ezra Dimples, hello! Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. But yeah, if we turn this, let's see. Oh, there's also in the face right here. Looks like it's a triangle here. There's a bunch of triangles in this face that you can break down, like... I'm not gonna go super into it, because, like, we're trying to focus on the body for the most part. But there is a triangle here where his neck is. Remember that one right there. Cool. And of course the fingers. Oh. So, yeah, there's a hidden finger right there. So there's actually another one, like, right tucked in there, right there. It's a little hard to see, but it's right there. You sneeze so loud, it's ridiculous. Like, I should not hear you sneezing through my soundproof headphones. Like, it's so extra. It doesn't even seem like it's a real sneeze. I think you're just trying to get attention. She's trying to get attention. Don't feed into it. Anyway, so can you guys see it? So we broke down the pose. I don't sneeze, Shane.